Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review for Justice League War World. With Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 coming out next month, I wanted to get caught up on all the Tomorrowverse films. So I just watched Justice League War World, and it's a pretty good film. It starts out with Wonder Woman in an Old West setting in America, and then we see Batman as Bruce Wayne, and it's set in like a sword and sorcery type setting, kind of prehistoric type of thing. And then we see Clark, and he's a detective, so we have like a noir story going on there. It's and they're all separate seemingly. So this movie didn't. It seemed so weird at first because it's like these stories didn't seem to connect at first until we see Clark's story where he's doing detective work and he comes into contact with the other two, and he starts to gain some memories. And the others, Diana and Bruce, starts to gain memories as well, and they feel like they know each other and they've met before, but as far as we know, they've never met. So it's only when Clark's story really starts to kick off that this movie actually like it starts to flow and make a little bit more sense. Um, which it's really cool because it seems like they are all separate stories, seemingly having nothing to do with each other, but that's not the case. Um, we see that they are actually led. The three of them, Diana, Bruce, and Clark, are led to this spaceship that basically Clark had a duty to like investigate. He was working with like one of the U.S. Marshals, and upon arriving at the spaceship, things are not what they seem. You know, it is revealed that the Martian Manhunter is being held captive there, and basically he had to project these illusions into people's minds to get them to basically find him and free him. He's being held captive in War World by Mongol, and in this universe, War World is just like this very. It's like this multiversal machine. So Mongol obviously is like the ruler of War World, and apparently he can travel across different realities, maybe. I think because he said something about he has searched for like a lot of different um, universes to find the Green Martian, because he needed the Green Martian because he thinks that the Green Martian has this key that can basically power War World and make it more destructive. So it's just really interesting how this unfolds. And he's basically using all these prisoners, like their fear and their anguish, to basically power War World. But he wanted a certain key that he thought only the Green Martians had to make it more powerful. At least that's what I'm getting from it. So, you know, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, they realize who they really are, and they get in their suits, they suit up, and they fight the White Martians, who are basically under Mongols' control. So this film was really good. I mean, again, the Tomorrowverse films are really really good films, so they knocked it out of the park with this one. Um, I would give this movie a solid 10 out of 10, honestly. The animation is great, of course. The story, the detective aspect of this film was great. Good action. For this, for the Tomorrowverse, this entry, it's kind of just perfect for what it's meant to do, which it's kind of just like a precursor to obviously like the big crisis at the end. We see the chick come through at the end, and she's like, I need you three to come with me. The girl that we see in Crisis on Infinite Earths part 1. So really good film. It's such a brilliant film. The way they explain everything with Martian Manhunter. The way he's able to cast illusions, and he spent so many lifetimes trying to get those three to that point, so they could free him. So it was brilliantly written. I absolutely love this film. So that is Justice League War World. My rating is a 10 out of 10.